Welcome back. It's time to focus once again on your money. It's Wealth Wednesday. Brian Widmer, Senior Investment Advisor with TD Wealth, is here today. Welcome in.
Thank you.
You're here to talk about the CPP, or the Canadian Pension Plan. All right, so what options do we have when it comes to our Canadian pension plan?
Yeah, it's all about when we start taking it. The standard age is 65. Most people know that you can take your pension as early as age 60, but they don't necessarily know the impact of doing that. For every month that we take that pension early, we lose 0.6% of our benefit. That means if we take it as early as we can, age 60, you're going to lose 35% of your pension. 36%, sorry, math is wrong. If we work the other way, that's something that people don't always know. If you defer your pension, you can actually grow that amount by 0.7% per month that you delay. That means a pension taken at 70 versus the standard 65 is actually 42% larger. It's fairly significant.
So when should most people start their CPP benefits?
Yeah, to me, I think it's just a break-even analysis to say, if I start now, how much will I have by a certain age versus if I start later, and when does it make sense for me to start later? And a big question is, am I going to live that long? Most people have that comment in our office, but the vast majority of people live that long. So if we're talking about taking your pension early, even if you add interest to that money, if you took your pension at 60 versus 70, most often, as long as you live till age 80, you would have been better off to defer. There's been a lot of studies done on life expectancy and when people start these pensions, and about 80% of people are better off to defer. If we're comparing now taking it at 60 versus 65, and earlier I was talking about all the way to 70, that break-even age just comes back down sooner, and it's more like your late 70s. You know, there's other factors to consider, but that's something that people sometimes overlook.
So what are some of these other factors?
Yeah, I'll do it in a way of maybe examples. So people that work well into their 60s or even beyond, they might be better off to defer their pension, knowing that they're going to be in a lower tax bracket later. So now they'll receive a larger pension because they've deferred, and they'll pay a lower rate of tax on it. Another example might be somebody that has a lot of retirement savings. They might be better off to spend their retirement savings in their 60s so that they can have a larger pension later in life. You know, of course, if somebody has a lower expected lifespan or something along those lines, a decision to take it early might be wise. So certified financial planners are going to have the tools and the time to walk you through and help you understand, how does this impact me?
Well, thank you very much, Brian. You've given us a lot to think about. This is Brian Widmer, a Senior Investment Advisor with TD Wealth.